It's okay. I got the victory. But one thing that bothered me most was my legs. I could not move. That's why I felt so sluggish. I didn't have my legs today, and that's why I relied on my power most of the time.
Back to the hand. Is that the reason you haven't taken off the glove?
It's okay. Like I said, it's okay. I've had the problem before. Every fighter has it. But it's good. It's good.
You decided in the fourth round to switch and become a southpaw fighter. What made you make that decision when things were going so well?
He was kind of awkward when I'm used to fighting lefty, but he was just I guess I had my D'Artagnan lefty style, so it was weird to see him fight like that. I could not counter him with my uppercut, and every time I tried to come up with the right, he already blocked it. So I was trying to just, like I said, if I had my legs, it would have been a lot easier, but I couldn't move, so I relied most of my body movement, upper body movement, and I just try to counter him as much as I can, and just the awkwardness of his lefty. I mean, he wasn't awkward, but he was a lot defensive because he had a longer arm, so I couldn't really get through my uppercuts and hooks with him.
And he was very courageous as well. As we take a look at the end of the fight here, did you ever feel that you were in peril, or did you know once you bloodied his eyes and once you controlled that it wasn't going to be a problem?
I know he was a tough fighter. I didn't doubt him. I mean, I respect him a lot. He is a great fighter. He was tough. Because, see, look, I hit him with that good uppercut, and that was right in the button, And, he has a lot of courage, and I respect him a lot for that. And he gave me a hell of a fight,
And what now? What would you like to do now, Nonito?
My promoter is here. He got me this fight. He made me who I am today. And, I mean, I guess my validation was today. Although I didn't feel 100% because, my legs was in there, my whole body was in there. But, whatever's next, I'm up for it. I'm a fighter, and that's all I know. I'm sorry, I'm running out of breath.
It's okay. I know they're celebrating back in the Philippines. Quickly, Gary, do you have another opponent in mind?
No, not necessarily. We want to unify. Nonito wants to be the first Filipino
I want to do that first. I mean, I know Pacquiao and everybody else. I respect them a lot. They're so great. I'm happy for my country. We have 4 world champion now, and that's one thing I want to do before everybody else does. It's a record. It's something that I've always looked for ever since I was young.
Congratulations. I'm sure there'll be another parade, and enjoy your time at the Presidential Palace again.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank Arthur, Ala Jim, and everybody in the Philippines. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I'm just so thankful for it. And Showtime, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jim.
And congratulations to you. All right, Steve, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jim. The very good-natured Nonito Donaire, good-natured and skilled in the ring, beats a very brave Luis Maldonado. We'll see how the scoring went for Donaire and Maldonado. They're the official ringside judges. They saw it this way. Clark Sammartino had Donaire ahead the same way George Smith had it, 70-62, and Don Trella had it a little closer, had Donaire ahead 69-63.
Yeah, this at the time of the stoppage, I had it 69-63, so clearly most everybody giving a big edge to Donaire at that point.
And our panel of press row judges saw it this way. Ron Borges from ESPN.com had Donaire up by 69-63. Keith Idek from the Herald News and the Record, 70-62 Donaire, and Jack Overmeyer from Boxing Digest had it the same way as Ron Borges. So there you have it as far as the scoring is concerned. Coming up later from Foxwoods, 2-time light heavyweight champion Antonio Tarver will take on Danny Santiago. But up next, you will see Vernon Forrest, who's endured an injury-plagued career, roared back from an 11-month layoff to dominate Carlos Baldemir. Tonight, Forrest defends his WBC super welterweight title against former